Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. And you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. I don't know what to talk about today because I always know what to talk about. As you know, I'm so passionate about the DC world of movies and the DCEU, but I'm very hungover and I may still be a little bit drunk. So we're going to have a little bit of a chilled out video here. And down in the comments below, I want to hear from you to tell me, what does the DCEU mean to you? Does it mean Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam? What does it mean to you? What are your favourite elements, right, of these movies? And what makes the DCEU so special to you? I'm going to ignore the negative comments because we know who those people are. And we know already that with Phase 4 is running out of ideas. But the DCEU has a bright future. We're still fighting for the Snyder Cut. And I want to hear from you what you love about this franchise the most. I remember the excitement for Man of Steel. Look, for me as a kid growing up, there was always this exciting feeling when a Superman movie was going to be released. And I mean, you're going to mock me for this, but I was so excited within the build-up of Superman 3, Superman 4, and Superman Returns. Now, not a lot of people like those films universally. But I tell you what, in the build-up, in the marketing, in the hype, it was very, very exciting. And in fact, I loved Superman 3 as a kid, and Superman 4, and even Superman Returns, right? But Man of Steel is the daddy, and I remember the build-up to that film, just seeing all these clips and thinking, Jesus Christ, surely this film can't be this stunning, this awesome. And it wasn't. It was so much more than I ever thought it would be. The fighting, the effects, the emotions, the music by Zimmer, just absolutely fantastic. I never thought I'd see the day where Christopher Nolan would co-write a story for a Superman movie, but he did it. And Zack Snyder did a terrific job directing it. I know the movie's not everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely love it. And I think that is, up till now, my highlight of the DCEU. It doesn't mean I don't like the other movies. As you know, I love them all. Even I love elements of Justice League, and I've always admitted that. I absolutely believe that the Snyder Cut will be a better movie, but there are elements there, mostly Zack scenes, that are really, really good. And I do feel in places there is a cohesive movie going on there. There are cohesive themes going on. It's a shame they did what they did, but yeah, Man of Steel, and just Henry Cavill is just such a great gladiator type of Superman. He is, when he's kind of lifting up the thing from the water, and you can see he's kind of struggling. And people at the time go, why would Superman struggle? Well, he doesn't know his own strength yet. He's not used to using it. So he's lifting this thing up, which is very Superman, but he's not strong enough yet. His strength, his muscles haven't developed yet. It's a really, really good film if you let go of the hate. But I think that Shazam's been released recently, and a lot of people are saying that Shazam's their favourite film. I can understand why. A lot of people think it's kind of like a Marvel movie. I don't think that it is. I think there's light elements, but there's also very, very, very dark elements. And I think this is kind of the future of the DC cinematic universe. And I'm not talking about the DC Black Label. That's a very, very different animal. As I saw when I saw the test screening for the Joker movie, I was pleasantly surprised. I'd never seen anything like it. Well, I have seen things kind of measuring to the brutality of the film, but the commentary on mental illness was so beautiful. But yeah, I'm really excited, and Man of Steel still excites me. I love Batman v Superman, but I think Wonder Woman, for me personally, comes up before Batman v Superman. But I love BVS, and I don't want you to mistake me on that. But for me, Wonder Woman, alongside Man of Steel, is like this perfect superhero origin film. And I enjoyed both those films. I think Wonder Woman's perfect. And isn't it a shame that all these kind of SJW female-led movies haven't learned from what Wonder Woman got right? That this is a woman, this is a hero that can love men and women, who can save men and women. It doesn't have to hate men. She sits there with a bunch of strangers listening to their stories. It's beautiful. So Wonder Woman is a really special movie. I just think there's so many things you could say that make the DCEU special to you. What makes it special to me, that it looks like, a lot of the films look like they've jumped out the comic book. I look at what Zack did with Man of Steel, BVS, what Patty Jenkins did with Wonder Woman. That film looks amazing, but it feels amazing, and it is amazing. Aquaman is a stunning film, which is highly entertaining. And Shazam looks great as well. The action in Shazam, no matter what people say about the budget and how much it made a big profit. You can't spin this, I'm sorry. I know there's some Snyder fans who want to say that the DCEU is failing without Zack Snyder. Look, I miss Zack. I think Zack's amazing. But the truth of the matter is, Aquaman is the first DCEU billion-dollar movie, and Shazam made 4 times its budget. That's a win. Warner Brothers knew they were never going to make $1 million or 5 to 6, 7, maybe 5, but not 7, 8 billion dollars. That was never ever going to happen. Bring on Shazam 2, which is happening, and Black Adam, which is also going to be very exciting. You know, I'm quite proud of myself with this video. I am absolutely drunk. Everything's spinning around. I can barely see outside of my own eye line. But never mind. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back tomorrow with a longer video, a more full out kind of video. And we'll talk, and hopefully we may even have some breaking news. Please, please announce a Superman film. Actually, tomorrow's video may be about Superman. So I'll see you then.